Grade 8 Math, number 8.3F. We're talking about the elimination method, and now we've got a real-life word problem. In order to solve a system of equations with the elimination method, we need to make sure the variable terms are lined up correctly in standard form as ax plus by equals c. And remember, if the equations have an identical variable term, we subtract to solve. These both have negative 2y, so we could subtract to solve these. Now these don't count because these are constants. They're not variables. It has to have the same identical variable term, and that's not a variable, is it? That's a constant. And remember, when we're subtracting a negative, we add the opposite, okay? So here's our word problem. Two cars got an oil change at the same auto shop, and the shop charges customers for each quart of oil plus a flat fee for labor. The oil change for one car needed 4 quarts of oil and cost $20.95, and the oil change for the second car needed 6 quarts of oil and cost $23.95. Now we need to write our two equations, don't we? Well, we see some numbers, so let's figure out how we're going to do this. Let's let 4x be the 4 quarts of oil at whatever the cost for each quart of oil is. See, because it says it charges for each quart of oil. So that's going to be 4x. Let y be that flat labor fee, okay? And it's going to equal $20.95. So now we've got our first equation. We can do the exact same thing for the second one. 6x could be the 6 quarts of oil, y could be the labor, and $23.95 could be what it equals. Now we've got our two equations. We've got our system of equations. Now we can start solving. Now because they both have a plus y, we can subtract. And 4x take away 6x is going to give us a negative 2x. These right here are going to give us a 0 because we're doing subtraction. So we have our friend the negative 1 here. So if we have positive 1 take away positive 1, that's going to give us a 0, isn't it? So we're not going to have anything there. And $20.95 take away $23.95 is going to give us a negative 3, isn't it? Negative $3. Now we can divide both sides by negative 2 to isolate this x. And we get our friend, the invisible 1 here, because negative 2 over negative 2 is 1. And negative $3 divided by 2 is a positive $1.50. So the oil costs $1.50 per quart. Now we can use that $1.50, substitute it into one of the original equations for x to solve for y. So let's do it with the 4, all right? So 4 times $1.50 is $6, plus y equals $20.95. So if we subtract $6 from each side, that'll make a 0 pair and we'll eliminate that, and $20.95 minus $6 gives us $14.95. We know that the labor fee was $14.95. So that is our ordered pair. That's our solution, $1.50 and $14.95. Now, what would have happened if we switched the equations around and we still did subtraction, but we had the 6x on top and the 4x on the bottom? See, I have the 4x on top and the $20.95 on top. What if we switched those equations around and still did subtraction because they both have the plus y? We would have gotten the same answer. In fact, it might have been a little easier for some people because they wouldn't have had to deal with dividing the negatives here. 6x take away 4x is 2x. And this y take away that y is 0. And $23.95 minus $20.95 is $3. We still would have gotten $1.50 for x. We still would have been able to plug it into one of the original equations and gotten $14.95 for y. So it didn't matter which one we put on the top or bottom as long as we subtracted, see? Does that make sense? All right, we're going to move on to Unit 8.4, and we're going to talk about the elimination method and multiplication. All right, I'll see you there. Bye.